Night at Desmond Hall. The peace that most people find in the coming of darkness eludes the master of this ancient mansion. In the sky, the evil star shines. Jean-Paul Desmond has locked himself away from the irresistible temptation that dreaded omen leads him to. In the drawing room hangs the portrait of Jacques Elroy Desmondes, who links the fortunes of the present to the evils of the past. At the door of the Desmond home, the future knocks.
Yes?
I'm looking for the murderer.
What did you say?
I'm looking for the Desmond house.
This is it. But you said you were looking for someone.
Oh, no, I don't know anyone here.
You said you wanted to see the murderer. Who do you mean?
Well, sometimes I say things that just come into my mind. You'll get used to it.
Where did you come from?
We all come from the same place, don't we?
Who are you?
Does it matter?
Well, what do you want here?
Now, what do we have here? A little conference in the dark?
The young lady is looking for someone.
We'll bring her inside where it's warm, or else send her home.
I am home.
I beg your pardon, what did you say?
Home is wherever we happen to find ourselves, isn't it?
Well, it may be to you, but this is my home, and I don't like strangers outside the door.
People are strangers only until we get to know them. And sometimes we know all about people without knowing them at all.
I don't follow you.
Well, you recently married into the Desmond family, so this house isn't yours.
Come inside. Are you hungry?
Oh, no, thank you. I had dinner.
Are you staying in Desmonton?
No, I'm staying here.
Oh, did you invite the young lady?
I did not.
Oh, but she was going to before you interrupted us, weren't you? She didn't want me to go back to Desmonton.
The young lady can stay here if she wishes.
Is that what you want?
I want nothing more than what happens to me. And we don't control that, do we?
You'd better prepare Miss Holly's room.
Oh, Miss Holly's things are...
Do as I say. You'd better go into the drawing room. There's a fire burning in there. It's right this way.
I know.
Would you like something to drink? A brandy?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Oh, no, of course you don't. You're very young, aren't you?
I have no need for intoxicants.
Oh, you're very fortunate. Well, do sit down. If you're going to be here for a while, we might as well get acquainted. Now, where are you from?
Oh, from the world. The same as you.
What is your name?
Susan.
Susan what?
Oh, just Susan's enough.
But you must have a family name.
We all belong to the same family, don't we?
Now, look, you must have a name. Mine is Mr. Thaxton. Be a good girl and tell me what yours is.
I'm afraid you attach more importance to names than I do.
Well, you must have a father, mother, brothers and sisters. You're very young to be all alone in the world.
Oh, no one's alone in the world when there's so many millions of us.
I see you refuse to answer questions.
Oh, no, I'll answer your questions if you can just explain to me why answers are necessary.
You have a most original attitude toward life. Is that typical of the younger set today? I don't mean to pry, but you do arouse my curiosity.
That painting. I know that face.
Court, I thought you'd gone to bed.
I couldn't sleep.
Well, don't let me disturb you. I just thought I might find a book I'm looking for in here, that's all.
You're looking for the answers in Cousin Philip's books, too.
No, I'm looking for information, not answers. What's the matter?
Scared?
We mustn't give in to fear.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
I wish that were true.
Why can't things be like they were? Desmond Hall used to be peaceful until my mother married Laszlo.
Nothing stays the same.
Now everywhere I turn, there's a mystery I don't understand.
What's your mystery, Court?
My mother told me that Jean-Paul said Holly went to Europe. Is that true?
Well, if Jean-Paul said so, then I believe him.
You trust him more than I do.
Well, why shouldn't you believe him?
Because one minute Holly's in the foyer and the next minute she's gone. I believe what my eyes tell me.
Well, do they tell you where she went?
No. But how? She went through a secret opening in the wall.
Court, you're imagining things.
Oh, don't pretend you don't know.
I'm not pretending anything.
Yes, you are. You know where Holly went, and so does Jean-Paul.
I'm not going to stay here and listen to your ridiculous suspicions.
Where did that come from? I've never seen it before.
He's very handsome, isn't he?
You said you knew him,
Now, how would I know him? His picture's in your house.
but you recognized his face.
Oh, you see faces like that all around.
Well, I don't think he's so special.
Oh, but look closer. That face. It has knowledge that most of us aren't allowed to have.
Excuse me. I didn't think there was anyone in here.
It's all right. Please come in. Susan, this is Miss Blair.
Hello, Miss Blair.
Susan refuses to tell me her last name.
Well, it isn't important.
Oh, that's all right. Why don't you call me Emily?
If your name is not important to you, what is?
There's many things. The sky, the sea, the trees outside. All those things are important to me. Compared with them, we're nothing, no matter what our names are.
I see. And nothing else matters?
Well, not as much as you think it does. Like this magnificent house. All its paintings, its precious furniture, everything. It doesn't matter.
Maybe you're right. Perhaps we do pay too much attention to material things.
People are what they are, not what they own.
How easy it is for the young to require only themselves for life.
Don't tease her.
It doesn't bother me. Mr. Thaxton has a lot to learn.
And you're going to teach me?
Maybe I will. Oh, I love books. You know, they contain the meaning of our lives and thoughts.
That reminds me, that's what I came here for, to get a book.
Here it is.
How did you know?
I think this book has everything you want to know. It's the case of Desmondton, am I right?
I have prepared your room, miss.
Her name is Susan.
You may go upstairs now.
Oh, we've just got to know each other. She has so many unusual opinions. I'd like to talk to her for a little longer.
Oh, I'm sorry, but really I'm tired. I'd like to be alone.
I'll show you the way.
That's okay. I know the way.
That girl is odd, very odd indeed.
She seems very nice to me. Lively, interested in life.
But how did she know what book you wanted?
Some people have a gift for finding what other people are looking for. It's unusual, but it does happen.
But to know where rooms are in a house you've never been and to apparently read people's minds.
There's a great deal about the human brain that isn't known yet. I have friends who've studied it at universities. Some of them even practice what's called a kind of parapsychology, I think.
But you must admit it is unsettling to be with somebody who apparently knows what you're thinking. Ah, Court, you've come out of hiding.
I wasn't hiding.
Your mother was worried about you.
I'm all right.
Did you find what you were looking for?
What were you looking for?
Who's that?
Where?
That painting.
Yes, who is that?
Wasn't here yesterday.
Your mother found it up in the attic. She brought it down. Philip hung it this evening.
Our little visitor said she recognized the face.
Did she?
What visitor?
And then she said she didn't, but I believe she does.
Would one of you answer my question?
What question?
Who is the visitor?
Some girl Raxel asked to spend the night in Holly's room.
Who is she?
That, my dear Court, remains a mystery.
Why have you brought me here? This isn't Holly's room.
I'm sure you'll find this room most pleasant. Where are you going?
But I prefer Holly's room.
Miss Holly's room is not prepared.
Why are you afraid?
I do not frighten easily, miss.
Then why won't you let me sleep in the room Mr. Thaxton told you to put me in?
Mr. Thaxton does not realize how much work is involved in preparing a room for an unexpected guest.
Yet you have many unexpected guests at Desmond Hall.
Sometimes.
Well, not sometimes, all the time. Like Emily. She's not a member of the Desmond family, is she?
Miss Blair was invited to stay here.
Even before she'd met her host. And then there was that woman who was going to marry Mr. Desmond. She arrived quite unexpectedly, as I remember, too.
As you remember? How do you know such things?
And then there was Holly. Who was Holly?
Mr. Desmond's ward. She came here with us.
Now she's gone, too.
You know many things which you should not know.
Guess she found what she was looking for. Are you afraid I'm going to find what I'm looking for? Is that it?
Will you please answer my question? Who is she?
She wouldn't tell me.
It isn't like you to not find out what you want, dear stepfather.
Yes, perhaps you would be better off with her. After all, you young people aren't interested in explaining yourselves to your elders.
I'll find her. Where is she?
Raxel took her up to Holly's bedroom. Do let me know if you have more success than I did.
Leave her alone. She doesn't want to tell us who she is. Why should she?
The girl has gone to bed.
I'll find out who she is tomorrow.
Shouldn't we tell Jean-Paul that she's here?
No.
But as you keep reminding me, this is his house. I think he ought to be told he has a guest.
He will be told in the morning.
Well, surely we shouldn't hide her as if we were afraid to let him know she's here.
He's sleeping.
Sensible fellow, it's late. Your little guest recognized the portrait.
What did she say about it?
Only that she knew the face. Well, you must admit, shows a startling resemblance to Jean-Paul.
The Desmonds have a strong family resemblance.
And which Desmond was this?
Jacques Elroy Desmond, or Desmond as the family was called then.
I never heard of him.
He lived in the 17th century. He founded Maljardin.
Well, that's why Raxel is so entranced with it.
There was one very much like it hanging in the great hall at Maljardin.
Too bad our little visitor isn't here to enlighten us further.
What is it, Raxel?
The master must not know that that girl is here. He must not find out that there is a strange girl in the house.
Just a minute, Raxel.
Yes, Miss Blair?
Earlier tonight, when you came to Jean-Paul's room, and I was there,
Do not speak of it.
you stopped him from doing something, didn't you?
You are safe.
I'm safe from what? From Jean-Paul?
Miss Blair, my master is not always well. He has had such shocks and personal sorrows that sometimes his mind gives momentarily.
And when it does, he's dangerous to others? Raxel, answer me. I want to help him.
You must not ask me such questions.
You weren't telling me the truth, Raxel.
About what, Mr. Thaxton?
I couldn't resist telling Jean-Paul about our young visitor. And when I went to his room, he wasn't there.
I left him there.
You left him, perhaps, but not there. You've put him someplace. You've locked him up. From who? From what?
Must be the girl my stepfather's been talking about.
Perhaps.
My name is Court.
And mine's Susan.
What are you doing in this room?
I like quiet rooms. Far away from other people.
But how did you find it?
Oh, it was very easy to find. I think I've known it all along.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Come dance with me, Claude. One more time. Please. Just hold me in your arms and dance with me.
I came, my dear Suzanne, as soon as your messenger arrived.
Don't leave me alone, Claude.
Of course I shan't. I'll be here whenever you need me.
Oh, promise me that. Forever.
Promise whatever you want. Be the lady of my heart. You know that.
Then you must help me. There's no time to waste.
Of course I'll help you.
Papa's in danger.
Danger? Your father?
He's pursued. Every day, every night.
But by whom?
You'll detest me if I tell you.
I could never detest you, my sweet.
It's one of your family, Claude. One of your kinsmen plans to kill him. Oh, come back. Claude? Oh, come back. Please don't leave me. Without Papa, I'm alone in the world.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, forgive me. It's just you remind me of someone I knew a long time ago. That's all.